Wait, give me one moment. I'm gonna record this method real fast. Alright. Hello everybody, welcome. So, real quick, I'm gonna show you a setup. There's a picture of it. This is for the raid fuel, so, you know, you see all these people selling a bunch of raid fuel. Some of them are trying to sell the method for this for like $100. Well, here on the Awesome Possum, we're gonna give it to you for free. So, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go over. This is one of my accounts that I have that's just kind of AFK chilling here. You're gonna come to Foundation. Foundation, it's right here on the map, okay? So, one important thing, I don't have the grind for it right now. It took us about 2 hours-ish. That was with us having a decent amount of caps and stuff. And, the main things you're gonna need about 558 fragmentation mines, and you're gonna need 558 Radstag meat. So you can probably already see why, but you're also gonna need the ability to craft this explosive bait here. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna come to this house. It's located kind of when you're coming in to the southeast little house here. An NPC does open the doors, this guy right here, so as long as the meat's nearby, that's okay. Then, you know, you're going to want to have one person. They have to have one person AFK here. Don't do this on a public world. It's going to crash the game for everyone, and that's just don't run it on a public world. Go to a private. That's what this is on. That way, no one's affected but us. But just don't run it on the private. And, you're going to want to just start throwing. I threw all this starting back here. Oh my gosh, you get stuck in it a little bit though. Oh, I'm stuck in the meat. I knocked a little bit out. But you're going to throw all of that in there. We have about 558, but I'd guess about 550-ish would also be okay. So as long as you're somewhere in that ballpark, you'll be great. You'll be golden. Now you may be wondering where you're going to get all this Radstag meat. Well, what you're going to do, you're going to come down here to Dent and Sons Construction. You might need to jump worlds a little bit back and forth just to get it to go. And you're going to spawn facing here. You're going to turn around and run up this road. And there's going to be this barn right here. And there's going to be anywhere from 2 to like 6 or 8 Radstags that are going to spawn here. So let me just kill all these real quick. So it looks like we got about, oh, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 Radstags spawned in here this time. Ooh, this one's legendary. Wouldn't quite recommend this as a legendary farm, but I mean, hey, you could. Then, after you have someone AFK there, and you've set that up at Foundation with all the 550-ish explosive bait, you're going to go ahead and go down to the Gleaming Depths. Now, there's 2 ways that you can do this. You can have someone defend for a little bit. I got about 128 to 240 raid fuel. Or you can just send in a bunch of people and run. Now, the key is, I'll just go ahead and show you. So, your game is going to be super laggy when you get in here, so like super laggy, like scary laggy going on. Guys, I can't wait. My mic is probably not connected right now to this audio, and it's just not gonna work. But we'll get there when we get there. So we come into the raid. I would suggest maybe killing the robot before. You're gonna want to be on this fuel the drill and dig a path forward. So you're going to want to be on the 2nd stage on the drill stage. And after you killed the robot, you're going to go through. And it is going to be super laggy. So you're going to have to wait a few minutes, okay? Just going to have to wait a second for stuff to load in. We're actually going to go ahead and wait for Raven. Sometimes, if you bring in multiple people, it'll like glitch these doors shut, but it won't teleport you in. So, Raven is going to go ahead and defend for a second, and I am going to attempt to get in The Scary Larrys, as I like to call them, or the Ultragenic Mole Miners, do kind of go a bit sicko mode. So you can see right now the timer's going there in the top right, and the moles are spawning in, but these doors haven't opened. So, I mean, you can photo mode, but they just open for us there, so we don't have to right now. I do crouch for a second. What you're going to want to do, you're going to grab one fuel can. I like to grab this one here at the front, and then you're going to need to... Oh, we got a Scary Larry. So we're just going to go ahead and juke Larry here. Larry might glitch out and not despawn when he runs through that, so just be aware that is some nightmare fuel that can occur. And then I have two spots I like to go. Oh shit. Pardon the swearing. Oh my gosh, this is not going well. You are going to have to juke some of these guys just a little bit. Oh, he's still right there. So there's like that little platform in there on the side. Oh my gosh, there's one there too. There's so many of them. So we won't get a whole lot of fuel this time, just because we haven't gotten the chance to like stop or anything. But right there, stand on that one. There's that fuel can right there. You can stand there if one of these doesn't spawn. I also like to stand... Oh shoot. I like to stand like right here. And you're just going to look at the second fuel can. It's really important, and you're going to keep spamming A. You're not going to pick it up, and you're going to see that it's saying cannot carry more than one fuel can. That's good. That's what you want. Now, from this point on, as you're spamming A, I want you... Don't worry, he can't quite hit you here. If multiple come, they can. A little scary if they do. But you're going to be watching that drill health down there, because that drill health is the most important part. Oh my gosh, he just phased through the barrels. So that's the first that happened. So I'm going to show you guys a second location right over here. I like to sit in this little rock, and you should be good. And now you just spam A. They come in, they do their little nightmare, glare at you. And we're just going to keep spamming A. We probably won't get a lot of fuel this time, but that's okay. We're just going to keep hitting this, and it should all work out okay. We're going to be watching the longest... I mean, really, if you get a shotgun with a 4-star electricians on it or something, you can hold drill down for like up to 10 minutes. I'm not going to say whether you should or shouldn't. You will obviously get a lot more fuel if you have someone defending for longer, and you have more time to grab the fuel than you will, but you can run in real quick. You'll get about a minute to a minute and a half. Maybe 2 minutes, depending on if the mole miners glitch out there. And you can just keep spamming A. You'll get probably on average anywhere from 48 or so. So now that the fuel's gone, we are going to fast travel out. I call this the scariest 13 seconds ever, because you're in danger, that's going to take a second. So you see the drill's destroyed, the encounter's failed, and now we're going to fast travel out. And now that we fast traveled out, we can see the lovely picture again of the meat room. And good. It did teleport me here to the raid. Sometimes it will throw you to like a random spot in the forest. But I'm just going to go ahead. Some of these guys will respawn over time. And we are going to look in our miscellaneous. That's where you're going to find raid fuel at. And you're going to see that some of it is starting to spawn in. Oh, that's weird. It's got a... Huh. That's new. There's a little icon. Oh, shoot. Well. What is, Okay, so that's new. That usually doesn't happen. But I guess what we're going to try to do, we're going to try to cancel out the whole quest. And see... Ooh. Alright, so there you can see we got a fuel can there. And now, all those are going to start slowly appearing in my inventory. And you're just going to keep tapping A to throw them in there. Sometimes they won't appear here, They will appear in your personal inventory, in the Pip-Boy like we were looking. And if that happens, just keep tapping X to drop them if you're on controller. And they will drop on the floor, so make sure that you trust whoever's nearby. The only annoying thing when you do stack these, you can take them out, you have to tap them one at a time. So you can't bring them out in like a group of like 1,000 or 6,000 if you have 6,000. You have to tap them one at a time. But you do need about 15 to run the fuel. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and run this here. We've got about 5 there, so I'm going to go ahead and swipe over to that I have, and we're going to see about how many we get this time. I might have missed a few. You do have to click them all. It won't stack right away. But I don't think we'll get a whole lot. We'll probably only get about maybe 20 if we're lucky there. Just because it wasn't the best run ever. But we'll see. We'll see what we end with here. So, yeah, we're just going to go ahead. Keep clicking these. I will say this is arguably one of the more boring parts of this. If you are the guy sitting AFK staring at a mound of meat, it's not the most exciting job in the world. But I like to wait a little bit. The longest I've seen these take is about 2 minutes. So I'm not going to lie, that run doesn't look like it was the best at all. We only got about 14 raid from it, so that is about 1 fuel short of doing the drill stage in one go. But that's still pretty good, because, you're not only going to be doing this one time, you're going to be doing this a few. So I started out with about 230 fuel, I want to say, and I've done this over the past 50 minutes to an hour, somewhere around that. But yeah, so that's how you do this raid fuel thing.